Hello friends, in this video we'll be talking about node schedule or how to schedule tasks in Node.js. We'll build a simple application that will help us to see how you can schedule your task using Node.js. So we'll come here at the end and see like the website that can help us see how we can use node schedule, and the first one is cron tab guru. You can see here cron tab guru. That's the one that we can practice the schedule thing. So here is the cron tab guru, and as you can see here, it is the quick and the simple editor for cron schedule expressions by cronita. So you can come here and see how you can schedule your task. As you can see here, the first star here should be for minute, the second it should be for hours, the third should be for the day, the fourth one here should be for the month, and the last one should be for the day. So let's say we want to schedule a task that we run each and every day at 4 or 5. We can just do here like 5, 4, and then the other remains as the stars, and we can do all this and many more using this. You can come here and practice how you want your cron tab to work, and it might help you very much. And another thing, we will go and see our package, that is can run npm cron as you can see here. So here you can see the package that we'll be using in our video, and here are the documentation of the package. So you can come here and install npm install cron, install, save, and then node cron, import, and then we shall just import it, and then you can just use it like this. This is one of the things that I have found very helpful in my career as a programmer, because you can schedule tasks. Maybe you want to send email to users in one day at a specific time, and you can use it to do so many things, even the complex task that you want, because the application that you can write where the task goes, the application goes in database and find all the records that you want, and then it decompiles into a record and then send the result to an email where you specified. So in the coming videos I'll be talking how you can use this and with sending email, and you can see how helpful it is. But without much ado, this video is for only showing you how you can use cron and schedule tasks, and then in the later videos I will show you how you can use and send maybe email at specific time in your application, and how you can do more complex stuff using this task scheduling idea of Node.js. So as you can see here, we have already created an empty folder, and from here we will just start coding our application, and we will be using Typescript and Node.js, and you will see how we can use the scheduling idea. So we start by adding the tsconfig, and this is for configuration, because I just want to have a configuration whereby we have a folder where it will be generating the JS file and code, and then we'll have the folder where we'll be coding our TypeScript code, that is. So we'll start by generating tsconfig as a TypeScript engine configuration. So we'll just say, so we can come here and say ts -- init. Yeah, so it should generate, it should be tsc --init with no space. So it has already generated a config file, and then we just initiate our node application just like that. It is generating. So as you can see here, we have two packages here, and we have this one. It has some errors. I don't know why it has some errors, but we'll figure it out very soon. So let's see what is happening here. So we can just come here and see saying JSON schema for the Typescript compiler configuration. No input were found in tsconfig, and I think it's because I have generated package.json before it. So we just delete it and then generate it again. So we just come here and run the command that we did and see if it will be having an error, and it is having an error. I can't see why it has some errors here, but we'll just proceed and see if it will work for us, because I don't think it should have these errors. So we just come here and we specify and comment that, and we will say like our root directory should be src, because that is where we'll be coding, and then we will uncomment this here, and then we just come down here to our root out directory, and that is list, because our program will be generating JavaScript code here, and then because we have specified two folders, that is list where the JavaScript will be and will be generated, and where we'll be coding is .src, and then here we just add the index.ts just like that. So you can just come and try to run it. So let's try and compile it and just try and see if it will just start to compile, and that is we'll use a command tsc-w or space, and then it is starting to compile in watch mode, and then it has found 0 errors. I think it will work, and the error has gone. So let me now start running it. So we need another terminal, or we just need to add some packages. Yeah, let me add this one here. I don't want to use the terminal for VS Code because it is generating some errors for me. So you can just use terminal for VS. So we just say we can go to our folder where we have this project. So it is node, and then we can just say something like npm install nodemon, and we need express, and then we need that this package here that is called, or we can just install this one first. So we can just say npm install nodemon and express, and then we will install the package, this package here, node cron, and let's see if it has finished installing here. And in our VS, I think we can zoom out a little bit, so we just Control+. So I think it will be clear, like text will be clear here. So let's see if it has installed. Yes. So we just go here and then just take this command and run it in our command here, just like that. There. and let's see how it will be. We will just start working with it. So we can just come here and see how we can use it. So here is the documentation. If you need to read more about it, you can just come here and see how it is working and how it will be of help to us. So you can just come here and then start our program. So we can just come here and say node mon, and since our JS will be in this folder, then we can say index.js and then see, because if you look here, we have already, it has generated this TypeScript code here. So even before I forget, you can just come here and say, you can come here and add another file. Maybe you can call it .git ignore there, and then it will just be here for us. Yeah, it is okay, it is in the right place. So we can say node modules. It should ignore this node modules. It should ignore another thing, which is .env if we need to have one, and another thing, it should ignore this. We don't push this in our GitHub, because we will push this code, and I will add this link to our GitHub link in the description part of this video. So I've already started our application here, as you can see, and then now we can just start coding here. So first of all, we need to import Express from Express here, and as you can see, we have already an error, but this is just a simple thing. So we just hover over it and see what we need. And because we are using TypeScript, we need to add types. So we just come here and then copy this code here, and you need to run it. So we just come here and maybe let's stop our program for a while, and then paste this command and then run it, and then run the program again. So just like that, it should install the types. And this is a TypeScript thing. You should add types, and I think it should finish very quickly, because types is not that great, it is not that large package. So we can just continue here. So we just say something like const app is equals to express there, and then we can just start using something like app.reason, and then the first command should be our port number, because we are starting our server. You can give it 4000, and it can be any port between 0 to 65,365, I guess. And here we have a callback function here. So we just say console log, and then you can say something like our server is running on port 4000 and 4000, just like that. And then I think it should be okay. Let's see if we start our program again. So we just start it here, and then let me see. So as you can see here, it is saying our server is running on port 4000, and maybe I can just say server, yeah. And let's see, because it is using nodemon, it should recompile itself. so it is saying server is running on port 4000. So if you come here and see our TypeScript is being compiled using the command that we ran here, tsc-w, that is for watching and then compiling according to changes that are being done. And if you come here, you can see some weird JavaScript here, and we don't need this for now because we are just coding in TypeScript. So we just come here and continue with the application. So the next thing we want is to import cron from cron something, and you can see it's from node cron, and it needs types, so that's why you see it has this red line here showing us error. So we need to just copy this, and then we copy and then run it just the way we did with Express. So we just copy paste here, let's paste there and see. It's okay. So when we run again this command, you know it's not the best way of doing things, but my terminal for VS has a problem, so we just continue. So we create our function that will run this scheduling. So we just say const run, and we create arrow function here, and then from here now we can just see, we just run it down here, and just say run, and then just like that, and we need some formatting here. So we just come here, and then we can see how we can use it. So we can just come here and maybe copy something. We can just say something like cron schedule, and all this, and we can just see how these stars represent, what these stars represent. The first one should be the second, the first one should be the second, the third one should be the minute, the hour, the day, and then the month and day of the week. So we just come here and see, and then start to code this one. So we can just come here, how many stars we can have, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we need to just indicate, and it will just know. So dot schedule, as you can see there, and then the first command should be with these stars there, should be, can have 6 7, but it will just start with this left side, and it will know that this first one here is the second, the first one here is the seconds, and the second here is minute, then hour, and you just go right in your right side. So you just have the next command or the next argument, and that is a callback function, and you can just say console.log here, and then say something like we are running this schedule. So as you can see there, so let's see how it is working. So let's see if it is, because we have not indicated when it should run. So it should run just like that. So let us see in our application here, and it has just broke. So let me run it. So let me run this command and see what is happening. So as you can see there, it has some errors and it's saying press and something. So we need to see maybe what is happening or what we have done if we have not done it correctly. So I think we should have spaces here, like that, like that, like that, like that, and then like that. I think that's how it should be. So let me run our program. As you can see now, it is running there. So it is running without scheduling anything, but we can just start here and say something like 5. And I don't think it will run just like this. I think we should do something like 5 and then /. So you can see there, let's see what will happen. So it is running for us, and this should be run after every 5 seconds. So let's see how it is working there. So yeah, it should not, I don't think it should work like this. And let me see how it should work. So as you can see here, it should work just like this. And as you can see here, it is showing you like you can run even the range. So here it is saying using step values can be used in values can. So here is our application, as you can see in here. So our application is running after every 1 second, as you can see here. So or after every 1 minute, as you can see here, it is just printing. And as you can see, this is something that you can use in so many ways, in some things, and in the future videos I'll show you how to use it in great application to do some complex things. So yeah, it is printing just there. So we'll just stop our video there. If this video has been helpful to you, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you will be notified in the next video that I will be uploading. So I love you guys. Have a great